anymore and you're looking for some more advanced tips. Maybe the big boy.
I'm not giving them to you because I don't think you're ready!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stone Mountain, and while it's still early at the days of World War I, I've got some tips to give you an advantage on the battlefield. First off, let's get into one of the new weapon customizations. The base by default, and you can remove it within the modification settings. Doing so will decrease the amount of time it takes before shooting after sprinting. While the bayonet is good for getting instant kills up front as well as closing distances quickly, try removing it on some of the SMGs, which are already extremely effective at close range and could likely kill enemies before they charge into you. If you are using those longer range rifles though, it's also important to understand how the reloading mechanic works in Battlefield 1. Many of the scout and medic rifles are not reloaded with a magazine, but instead one bullet at a time or in clips of 5. Keep in mind, with these types of guns, it'll take you longer to reload as you expend more ammunition, or it may be more beneficial to fully empty the magazine so they reload a full clip rather than just one at a time. The faster you can reload, the better, and you can even reload while sprinting. Battlefield also has many different customizations and even sensitivity settings that you can customize to fit towards your playstyle. Spend some time going through the settings, and if you don't already have a sensitivity that you love and you're having trouble staying on target, then leave my squad! Try lowering your sensitivity. By decreasing it, it'll help you get more of the medium to long range kills by making it easier for you to fine-tune the movements without jerking around the screen and bouncing from left to right. It'll depend on the person, as it might even be more beneficial to increase your sensitivity if you find yourself pushing into enemy territory very close range and need to turn around corners very quickly. Many of these maps and modes are huge in scale. This gives you a lot of opportunities to move around behind enemies and get flank routes. The best way to do this is to take something fast on the outside of the map, or staying within the trenches, or moving cover to cover with smoke as much as possible. If you're hanging back with the sniper instead, you have a couple new tools to keep the heat off of you, including a decoy, that being a head on a stick. Depending on if you're standing, crouched, or laying down is where it will be placed, and you want to place it behind a rock or jeep so only that head is exposed and it can trick enemies. On top of that, if an enemy shoots it, they will be spotted on the map as well as have a full red outline around them. You can even see through walls. Be careful, as enemies will have these decoys as well, and spotting them will look just like regular players. It also has a sniper glint, and that's the best way to tell these apart, as the decoys will have a permanent glint constantly showing. So wait a second, but be careful, because you may just get yourself sniped. For even more tips and tricks from myself as well as community top plays, head over to my YouTube channel or Facebook page at Stone Mountain 64. Thanks so much for watching.